Howdy, folks. It's good to see you all. It's Black Dragon. Finally made it home from the roundup, and I am tired as hell. Even though I got home Monday and today's Thursday, still tired. Haven't slept too well. We gave the new dog. I gave the new dog a bath, and there were fleas everywhere. I just went and bought him a flea collar, and the damn flea collar was almost $100. Look, man, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe page. I need help with this animal. The flea medicine, I wanted to get him the flea medicine like Comfortis or something. Oh my God. Money. And I put that, I bathed them in the flea bath. What was that stuff? $30. It didn't even kill all the fleas. So we still got more fleas to deal with. And my house is going to be flea ridden. And he fought me like Samson the whole time. Like he didn't want a bath. The damn dog has bitten me like 4 times. Biter. I'm gonna take him and check to see if he's got a chip on him, so I can get rid of his butt and send him back home where he belongs. And he jumped out of the window of the car onto the ground and cut his. Oh, you want to be nice now? Don't buy it. Do not buy it. Don't buy it. He's not nice to me. He doesn't even like me. And then he fell on the ground. I tried to put a bandage on his foot, and he bit me. Like if you try to pet him, he'll bite you. I know you don't. I know you're not buying this. You're not buying this. This is the first time he's ever licked me. Don't buy it. Now watch. He's trying to hump me. He's trying to grab me and hump on me. Anyway. I don't know. I got to figure out a name for him. And I haven't figured out a name for him. Somebody said call him Maddox. I kind of like Maddox. It's kind of a cool name. Anyway, I'm in the car. I've had enough of motorcycles for a couple days. And it's raining. It hasn't stopped raining since I left Missouri a week ago. Sunday. Hasn't stopped raining. It's almost Friday. It's still raining. Anyway, I wanted to tell you a few things. First of all, my book President's Bible is coming along well, and it'll be out sometime in September. And if you want to pre-order President's Bible, send $15 to me. JBunchii at AOL.com is my email address for PayPal. Name, address, and phone number in the subject line. Not phone number, but you can send your phone number, but name, address, and email address. Also, I'm coming out with the brand new We shirts. It's not about I, it's about we. We the MC. So hopefully we can get something started. The old timers are calling me up talking about, hey man, all of this where we used to care about each other and things like that, and the MC, it's dissolving. Press we. I just had a errant app take over my phone. I'm gonna get rid of that app because it always takes over. Anyway, I wanted to tell you a couple things. You always, because I'll bring it directly to my house. Oh shoot, it's $6. Send me $6 for shipping if you want me to sign it, and I'll be happy to do that for you. Let's see. F it, I'm drinking bleach. Listen, what kind of name is that? Don't drink any bleach. But hi, thanks for tuning in. What's up, Black Dragon? Let's see, who is that? Ryan. Oh, what's up, Ryan? Clary May. Hey, Black Dragon and the Pooch. Man, that dog is laying in the back there, kicking his feet in the air like this. He really likes the truck. What's up, Kit Burnett? What's up, Thunder? What's up, Wrong Hat? What's up? How you doing, Wrong Hat? Portland Patrol. Hey, what's up? Rodney Harris. Timothy? Hit me with a shout out. Timia, hi, Timothy. It looks like it should have been Timothy Johnson. You said it's a schnauzer, right? I thought it was a schnauzer, and then I met a lady with a schnauzer today, and it didn't look like her dog. I don't know what it is. I love him. He's mine. He just keeps biting the shit out of me. He sounds like Hyde and Jekyll. Yeah. No I in team. That's the we thing. So what's up to everybody? What's up from Detroit? The Black Marine. Oh, that sounds like a cool killer name. The Black Marine. Like, don't hurt us. So, I wanted to tell you, people who love each other hurt each other sometimes. So, as long as you're living, you still have a chance to make it right. Take the time to go back and make it right when you hurt your brother in the MC. Take your time to make it right. Do what it takes. In order to be right, you must have contrition. Contrition is I feel sorry. An act of contrition is an act of showing someone that you are sorry for what you did. Take that act of contrition and use it to demonstrate your sorrow for your inappropriate action. Saying I'm sorry is not a weakness. Saying I'm sorry is actually a strength. It's okay to be sorry. Man, my thing is not doing well here. It's okay to be but sorry only really means something if you intend not to do it again. What's up, Kyle? 007, Bond. Shaken, not stirred. North Carolina, good to see you, Bond. John O. What's up, John O? Portugal's Redeemed MC, Houston, Texas. Good to see you. Thunder, in boot camp, we were called Dark Green. Yeah, you guys were ground pounders. Living in them foxholes together. Yeah. Navy, we don't pound. We don't pound the ground, baby. So, let's see. And listen to the National and not bet money on the peanut game. You saw that. Those guys. He's still mad at me for finding him. Let's see. You always get an opportunity to stay or walk away when someone hurts you. When the club hurts you, when the MC hurts you, you have an opportunity. It's easy to walk away and say I quit at the first sign of adversity, but it takes a bigger man to stay even when your feelings are hurt, even when the club has broken your heart. You've given a lot up for the club, so make the club get back to you. Sons of Hustlers, MC. Hello, Black Dragon. I bought every book that you've done. You're an inspiration to new bikers. Hey, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that the books are helping. The name is Eric, and the F that I'm drinking bleach comes from a joke at work. Good, Eric. I thought you were about to commit suicide on us on my channel. Now that would suck. You can talk or be silent when you've done someone wrong. To talk means that you've got to open your mouth and own up to your wrong. It hurts. Sometimes when you don't think that you can be wrong, we we shock ourselves looking at the kind of tyrant or jerk or jackass or asshole we can be. So you can talk or you can be silent, but to talk, have an act of contrition, and try to do right and make things right is the rebounding nature of the human spirit. You have to stand up and risk rejection, or you can leave and guarantee it. When people love each other, it usually doesn't end because they stop loving each other. It ends because they stop trying. What's up, Dana Schultz? Pilgrim, Northern Michigan. Please say your email slowly. JBUNCHII stands for John Bunch II. JBunchII at American Online, AOL.com. I know, I'm old. Man, quit even acting like you're friendly with me. You're not even friendly with me like that. Appreciate the knowledge and the good times. Marquez Lucas. Thank you for tuning in. Kenneth Holder. Hello, Sniper. And the Black Marine. Okay, so we got everyone. Ryan Smith. I like the name the guy gave you when you first picked him up. Brimstone, I think it was. You got to come through Wisconsin sometime. I'm going to ride through Wisconsin. It's up there in the north. Oh, you all right? Oh, see, this is that hurt leg. Motherfucker bit me. Stop it. Let me see the fucking leg. You see him? You see him bite me? I want to see that. See him? You see him? You saw him. You saw him. You saw him, didn't you? Little sucker. He won't let me take care of his hurt leg. See, I knew he wouldn't be able to fool you guys for long. His true self came out. Your camera is sideways. Is it? Dang. It's not supposed to be sideways. So if I turn it straight up and down, you guys are going to have to watch me straight up and down when I do the editing. Man, that sucks. jbunchii@aol.com. Yes, ma'am. You got it, Clary May. John O, you like the dog? You can have him. Come up here. Come back. Okay, so I want to talk. So we did that little thing. When people love each other, it usually doesn't end because they stop loving. It ends because they stop trying. So that's the neat thing about the Motorcycle Club Nation. We're going to hurt each other, and we're going to I know. Just open the door. Just open it. He's not going anywhere. Open the door. Yeah. He's not gonna bite you. He only bites me.
Really?
Yeah. See, he's not gonna bite you. He only bites me.
You acting like you don't know who I am.
Oh.
I brought that chicken for you last night.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He's something else.
You got some pretty eyes.
Don't compliment his ass.
Why? He been a bad boy.
He bit me 3 times just now.
Where? His hair is so where? I want to see holes.
You want to see holes? Oh my goodness.
Are you live?
Do you have any books on building a regional cabinet? No, I don't have any books on building a regional cabinet, but I can write one. He makes a good guard dog. All right, so I want to give a shout out to this next video. Why should I build my own MC? Is written. It's because of a viewer, Whiplash 71, and I want to say shout out to Whiplash 71 and respect to your mighty Motorcycle Club Nation, and also support your local 16s growth. And I want to send a shout out to you and your mighty Motorcycle Club Nation. And so let me just take a minute before I'm driving to read this. I would love, this is from Whiplash 71. I would love to see a video of what you think about all these clubs springing up. Half don't get permission, the other half throwing on diamonds because they think they can. And then support your local 16 said, too many people think that they and their friends can put on patches, call themselves an MC, and ride around and act tough, talk tough, and just don't get the disrespect they're showing for all the people that have paid their dues in blood to earn the right to wear a patch. And that's why protocols are put in place, and that's why there's no reason to start new clubs. There are many good old MCs out there, and finally, don't wear it if you didn't earn it. And then I have a guy by the name of Myron666, Mosley666. Where do you guys come up with these names? I agree with the respect part. What I don't agree with is there is no reason to start a new club. I don't agree with the statement there is no reason to start a new club. There are people who have specific or like certain things that may not be offered in certain clubs, or maybe the one club that they fit in, which is on the other side of the country or the world, that might be the club that they fit in. There's many reasons to start something on your own. I get why already established clubs can see it as a diss, like my club ain't good enough for you, and it's not always like that. A lot of time the answer is it's just not a right fit. Nothing wrong with change and innovation. So these are the ideas today, which comes with my question. Why should I start my own MC? Or should I start my own MC? And the idea is kind of interesting to me. And so someone says, what do you think about pop-up MCs or spring up clubs? And they're asking me that question. So it's kind of interesting that you would ask me that, because everybody who knows me by now should know I'm like a very strict traditionalist. I really call myself a protocol junkie, and I get a lot of flack for it. I get a lot of flack from 99%ers. I get a lot of flack from 1%ers. I get a lot of flack from everybody because I believe in the traditions of following established protocol. I wish you would write a book called Biker Fish, New Members Can't Live in a Dirty Tank. That's interesting. Give me a shout and we'll talk about that, Kenneth Holder. So, how do I feel about these new motorcycle clubs? What I want to know is, why do you want to start one? What do you want to start a new motorcycle club for? Leave the nice people alone. You know, this dog wouldn't say a word for 3 days. Now he's found a home, I guess, he needs to defend. But you know, my question is, why do you need to start a new motorcycle club? See, when people say maybe it's not a fit, and so I've got to start my own because I'm not going to fit in anyone. There are hundreds of thousands. There are 400 black motorcycle clubs in Atlanta alone. In the city of Metro Atlanta. It's like 366 of them when I counted a few years ago. That's just on the black biker set. I don't even know how many are on the white biker set, Mexican biker set, and on and on. There have got to be like 20,000 motorcycle clubs in the country, or even more than that. So when you say that there's no fit, you haven't looked. You couldn't have tried. So, I am a guy who prospected almost 5 years for a motorcycle club that absolutely did not want my ass. Then, I stayed in that motorcycle club through thick and thin, through good times and bad, through brothers that hated me, brothers that fought me. We've pulled guns on each other, everything. And I never left my motorcycle club. And I had some real jerks in my motorcycle club, some real jackasses too. And so it never even dawned on me, why don't you go start your own motorcycle club? It never, that never occurred to me. I come from San Diego motorcycle set. There was probably maybe 8 clubs there at that time. And a funny thing would happen if you fell out of favor with your club, and you would go try to join another one. They would tell you something like, "Hey, bro, you need to go back over to the Black Sabbath and set things straight." We were friends. We didn't take each other from each other's motorcycle clubs and stuff like that. It was disrespectful to ask a sitting member in a real live motorcycle club to come to your motor. Hey man, you always got a home here. We didn't get down like that. And I could almost name the clubs as I think about them. There was Royal Aces for a while. There was a club called Limited Choice. Oh my goodness. Zodiacs. Man, I'm just trying to think of them. It was so fun back then. There was the Black Sabbath. There was the Chosen Few. There were the Brothers of the Sun. There was our brother club, the Four Horsemen. Holy moly! I know I'm forgetting some. I did say the Royal Aces. Those are like the main clubs there. Now there's quite a few more. But no matter what I went through, it never dawned on me, I'm gonna go start my own club. Well, I remember when the Flaming Knights came to San Diego. It was brought by one guy, and he came and just outrode everybody in San Diego. I mean, you could almost think of the time when a new club came. It was so few and far between. What's up, Tater Salad? Grass Macy. Some people don't like rules and think they can just start a club and do what they want to do. No, the East Bay Dragons, John O was up in Oakland, and we used to ride up to Oakland, man, and hang out at the East Bay Dragons all week. They had like a 3-day run. It might have been Labor Day or something, Memorial Day or something. It was amazing. They would block off the whole street. 5 years just for acceptance. Yeah, 5 years. Well, I wasn't the best prospect. I wrote about it in my book, Prospect's Bible. I really sucked as a prospect. Seemed like most folks wanting to start a club because they are new to the biker world and don't want to prospect. That's what John O says. Let's see, who else says something? Even the old one started, we will end up being in small packs. So, I have started about 40 motorcycle clubs. But they were chapters of my own MC. So, I know what you have to go through to start a chapter, but I know what it's like to be an original founding member of a chapter, but I never had the pioneering spirit to start my own. And I know some guys that have here in Atlanta, and I really have a lot of great respect for them. Oh, hey, Raz Massey, I appreciate you. Got a guy named Raz Massey who's writing an intro song for me for my videos. Enter the Black Dragon and listen to his knowledge. This is Biker 101. He's professor to the college. Posting vids on YouTube, coming directly to you, telling the ins and outs and what not to do. I didn't write this, he did. He's truly a breed apart. Subscribe to his channel. Some try the best, but don't match his candle. I like that. That did great with channel right there. I'm running off the road. I can't read anymore. Let's see. Don't believe me? It's cool. Tune in and hear him on Truth. He's straight schooling ya. His videos are proof. He's filled with desire. He's filled with respect. He's filled with fire. He always comes correct. Was 5 years to prospect. Don't care about his label. Now he runs the Black Sabbath set in stone. The story of his fable. That's kind of cool, man. Thank you so much, man. I can't wait to actually hear the song. So, Outkast have a nice intro song on their video. Oh yeah, it's really cool. So, I never had what it took to start a club. And here's my issue with new clubs. My issue is you shouldn't start a club or even attempt without the knowledge of what's going on the set. And the reason why is that so many people have put in so much that it is disrespectful to get out here with no knowledge. To go against set protocols just because you don't feel like you should have to. Who died and made you chief? A lot of people died for someone to be called chief. You don't just think that people just stuck those patches on and everybody did what they said just because they said so. No, there were wars fought that you know nothing about. There were people hurt, stabbed, shot, lives lost. This thing formed from controversy. Like, you know, the earth came from molten ash and fire. And you want to look like us, and you want to dress like us, and you want to be like us, then work for what we worked for like us. We don't like everything that goes on. I'm not a lover of all the things that have happened. I deal in the world as it is, not as I would like it to be. And I work to change that world to what I want it to be. When I was in the military, I mean, as an E1, I didn't like a whole lot of stuff. But you couldn't change that stuff till you made E6, E7, E8, E9. You had to be around 15 years or so before you could actually make a difference by becoming a leader. I was in the Black Sabbath for decades before I was able to get to a leadership position big enough to be able to call some shots. And it was my experience, having been at the lower echelons, that allowed me to be able to call some shots correctly and not lead my group into something that got somebody hurt. In fact, I'm proud to say that in every place there is a Black Sabbath chapter across the United States of America. We followed protocol. We have a blessing to be there. My people ride with impunity and lack of fear. No one's pulling up on them. Nobody's asking them who the hell blessed you. Nobody's pulling guns on them. No, they have permission. If you want to say permission, they have acceptance. I like to say acceptance. We've been blessed. We followed protocol. We're good with everybody. There's no war. There's no, my people ride in safety. That's my responsibility. If you're going to come onto the set and you're going to have people leading you and they don't know shit, forgive my cursing, and you don't know shit either, forgive my cursing, then you can really get somebody hurt. And these people are expecting you, as a young president of a 99%er club, they're not looking to die for that, or be hurt, or be threatened, or be intimidated, or walk into a place and everybody's looking at them crazy because they don't belong there. Someone said, well, the club is not a fit. With all these clubs out there, get them. With all these clubs out there, there's got to be a fit for you somewhere. So it's not that a club is not a fit, it's that you want to start your own thing. Well, someone said my dog looks better after a bath. You do look a little better after the bath. I'm surprised you're not biting me right now. So you have to ask yourself, do I know enough to start an MC? Have I asked enough people? Have I spent enough time in enough places to be worthy of trying to run an MC on the set? And no one means that you have to know everything. Heck, I don't know everything. I get my butt handed to me often. I make mistakes. But do you have a way to yeah, Demont, he got cleaned up and now he's a tough guy. Because when I met him, he didn't know his head from, he didn't know where he was going. He just looked bad, and now he's got a little bit of property, and he's pretty tough. So you have to ask yourself, do I know enough? And am I sturdy enough to lead my men? Where are you getting your knowledge from? What are you reading? There's a lot to read out there. It cracks me up. Guys come up with colors. the such and such bandits. Like, you gotta know that name is taken. All the common names are gone. You're not gonna call yourself the Aces, the Capital City Deuces. Let that go. The Busa Triad. Everybody that has a Busa has called their club the Busa something. The Harley Boys, that's gone. You guys don't even do any research in you don't like me. You don't like me. You guys haven't even done any research in getting a name for your club. You haven't done any research in the patches. Anybody using icons off the internet for a patch, stop that. At least go get an artist. Take the time to find out what the color schemes are out there and who you may be offending when you get when you put together a certain color scheme. What do I think about pop-up clubs? I think a club that pops up is going against MC protocol and doesn't deserve to be out there. You can't be a pop-up club if you've gone through protocol. A pop-up club is going to be here today and gone tomorrow. You're going to be gone tomorrow because you're most likely not going to last. If it's, I'm afraid of prospecting, your club is going to be prospecting. It's going to be prospecting when it's brand new and it hits the and it hits the tarmac brand new. It just is. So I always say, when they say, well, I was thinking about starting my own club, and a lot of times it's the newest people that have been nowhere on the set. They don't even know what kind of motorcycle they want to ride. I was thinking about starting a club. Let's see. Kenneth Holder, the Sons of Hustlers MC would like to invite you to our annual dance and give you the VIP treatment November 11th at the JK Brick House in Oakland. Holy moly. November. Oh, that's a cold ass ride across America. If you've been on a biker set for 2 months, or you've never been on a biker set at all, or you've been watching Sons of Anarchy or whatever, and you want to get into this, why do you want to get into this? By starting a club. If you got 10 guys, do you know how you would benefit a club that's already out there? Take those 10 guys and go there. You guys don't even have the courage to say, we want to start a club. What we're going to do is go be a support club for a club, or go hang out. We're going to go find some big brothers and hang out and say, tell you what, let us prospect under you and you teach us how to run a motorcycle club. Now, we're not coming to be part of your club, but you teach us what we need to know and what we need to do. Let us have some kind of way we can work our way into being part of there are ways that you can do that. What do I think about startup clubs? I think startup clubs are okay if you start them up right. In order to start them up right, hey you. Hey, I'm filming here. Okay? I'm filming. Come here. Come here. Look at him. You see that nose? He's about to bite me. Oh, shit. He did that. Anyway, you have to be able to understand how this thing works. And if you haven't spent time, I think you should go to 10 or 15 motorcycle clubs and just sit down and talk with the OGs. You have to have done some research in the area that you want to join and start a club up in. I don't say go join a club and then later go start your own. That's BS. When you join a club, to me, it's forever and ever and ever and ever. Someone said they dress the part and have nothing but faux leather cuts and a few chains. It would be way colder if the ride was to Tacoma, Washington. Yeah. Let's see. Usually the fresh riders pass the test and already won a full club with respect. If they had been around, they would know better. If they don't know, they should not be wearing it. It's funny when you ask someone what their club patch means and they can't tell you. It's hard to tell somebody what your club patch means when it's an icon you took from someone's cereal box or something. And another thing, if any picture you take off the internet is probably copyrighted, so at least have an artist. So I think that if you put a diamond on your cut, because that's what one of the guys said. They put that's what Support Your Local 16 said. No, that's what Whiplash 71 said. Half don't get permission, the other half throw diamonds on because they think they can. Well, you throw a diamond on your cut, you're not in my league. You're in the league for someone else that's going to address that. But it can be crazy. And I tell you, I did it. A lot of times I tell you guys not to do something, not because I'm so smart, because I did it. One time I was trying to design an original 7 patch. We didn't have one. And I had seen one like on maybe Sons of Anarchy or something. Yeah, I've watched the show, and they had the original such and such. I thought that would be so cool. So I designed one. And I wasn't thinking about it. I designed it in the form of a diamond. I just wasn't thinking about it. And I gave it to a few of my bros, and boy, I nearly got my head chewed off. And I was in an MC. I've made mistakes like that. And you can do dumb things like that and be in an MC, so just imagine what you can do if you've never been in one. And, we got checked. It was ugly. And the first time I ever saw anyone really get checked, I was with a motorcycle club in the 90s, and this was a local San Diego club and my club, and we rode over to Las Vegas, I think. Rode one state over, and these guys had decided to put California rockers on their vests because it looked cool. And in the Black Sabbath, we weren't allowed to put anything on the back of our vest, so we didn't have that. But these guys added this California rocker, and we went into this place, and you always get a warning the first time. And when the 1%ers came over to us, I never had been so frightened in all my life. These guys were just like incredulous, like they happened to be from California, and they were just like incredulous. What on earth? What on earth is this? What are you doing? And the guys, well, we're from California, and they were in a motorcycle club, but they had some kind of way felt like they wanted California rockers, and we just didn't know any better. And a lot of times when you don't know any better, you can get a break. Now I didn't have that on my cut, but I didn't know enough to tell these guys don't do that. And you know, the guys were like this: when you guys leave here, you need to go directly someplace and really and get that stuff off. So you're gonna make mistakes out there, and you're going to naturally make mistakes, and that's even sometimes when you're in a motorcycle club. So just imagine, hey, really? What? No more videos with you. What, are you gonna jump out the car? Oh, I see that dog over there. Oh, that's what you want? You do not want that German Shepherd. You don't want that German Shepherd. No, you don't want that German Shepherd. He'll eat you. What you gonna go get the German Shepherd? Huh? Oh my God! What have I done? What? He's not even hurting you. Stop it! Oh boy, such joy this dog gives me. Okay, all right already. Okay, we're gonna get you some dogs to play with. Okay. All right, come on back. All right. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Oh man, this dog gives me such joy already. Oh no, not out the car window. No, sir. Oh wow. So I really think he's gonna jump his crazy ass out there. Okay, window rolls up. Yeah, you're done. Okay. So anyway, I'm learning my new dog here. I think we're gonna call him Vicious One. Maybe we should turn the car away the other way. All right. Anyway, long story short, I think that there is a protocol for this thing that we do called the MC set. And if you're gonna try to start a new motorcycle club, you should damn sure learn that protocol and do everything in your power to follow it. Get the proper permissions. Don't be a hassle. Get your respect the hard way, like everybody else out here, and earn your stripes like everybody else out here, and then you'll be respected. You don't get to just throw on a diamond. You don't just get to throw on a patch. You don't get to have certain color arrangements. Other people had that before you. When you're in Rome, do as the Romans. When you're on Mars, do as the Martians. You'll get along easier. You'll be respected. You'll be welcomed. And it's not always easy. Listen, all the places I put motorcycle clubs, man, it's not always easy. I've been told no. I've been told you're not coming here. I've been told your people are gonna wear soft colors for a year. You know what? Protocol is local. We followed the protocol to get where we got. I personally have never tried to start a motorcycle club. I've started chapters, but I've never had the desire. For you pioneering people that go start your own club, you're amazing. You're awesome people. But why are you starting a club? What do you want a club for and not trying to be a part of another. You have to look at yourself and ask yourself that. What am I really trying to accomplish? Do I want a brotherhood, or do I want my hood? My brotherhood? Do I want my own thing? Because the desire to be a part and have your own thing often comes with other stuff. Like, are you going to do your bylaws properly? Are you going to treat your brothers properly? Do you even know how to share? Motorcycle clubs are about sharing, and a lot of you folks that want your own motorcycle club, you don't want to share. You want that president's patch, you want to be in charge, you want to start something, you want to create something for creation's sake. That's not what this is for. We're not creators of a thing here. We're not trying to have our name on something. It's not about you, it's about the brotherhood. It's about we. It's about what you give to others. So, if you're trying to look for something to give you a legacy, you're doing the wrong thing. Because the legacy belongs to the MC and the full patch brothers of that MC. These brothers that we love, who are ours. And you can make a difference in another MC. One that's up and running. One that could benefit from someone with your ideas, your passion, your ability to recruit. No, you don't get to put your name on it, but you get to stamp your seal across something that was great before you were born. A lot of you guys love to recreate the wheel. The wheel was out here rolling and carrying carts long before you came along. That wheel now carries cars, lands airplanes, puts lunar landers on the moon. You're not doing anything new, but oh boy, what you could do if you joined a established and running MC. One that could use new members, one that could use new blood, one that could use new life, one that could use new people like you. I am proud to support the ideas and the passion of the original 7 founding fathers of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. I did not start this. It is not mine, nor will it ever be. But the mark I left on it, that I can own. That part of the reputation, I can smile and say I gave to something greater. Like when I served my country in the United States Navy, I served something greater. And I see people, they take their stand, they won't stand up for the flag, they burn the flag, they disrespect the flag. We put brothers in the ground for that flag you disrespected. So go fuck yourself. We put brothers in the ground who gave everything to be part of the Black Sabbath Nation. So I'm proud to have contributed to that. I didn't have to start my own. To take ownership of part of the legacy of other folks. So check your ego at the door. Put your back patting hand down in the rest mode and find a cause greater than yourself to be part of. Build a nation that's already built. That comes from a traditionalist. But if you're gonna do your own, do it in such a way that it is respected. You don't have to take no crap, bow down to anybody. Earn your way. Do it right. Someone says a lot of people try to start a club to feel safe. I'm glad you got your coffee, Grass. Everyone ain't built the same. No, everyone's not built the same. If you start a club, you've got to have knowledge and respect for the history of the colors you wear. Well, you don't have a history of colors if you started a club. What all of the patches mean, as well as that's what you have to figure out. What are all your patches gonna mean? Let's see. The idea of taking something and making it great again. Keyword again. Yeah. Sometimes you go to something that was great and you have to make it great again. And that way you own it. Thanks for all you do from Houston, Texas. I bought your book, Prospect's Bible. I'm prospecting. Good luck, prospect. And I want you to do well and let me know how it goes. I had 3 wives, but only 1 club. At the same time, been here in the studio for like 4 hours working on these tracks. Oh, so coffee is a must. So my friends, I've been on the phone with you guys for an hour. I've got to go back to work tonight. So I love you all. And that's my idea on new clubs. I think new clubs are necessary. As every day an old club dies, so new clubs definitely will rise. But I think a new club has to do the new club thing right. By the book. By the book. Anyway, I'm Black Dragon. This is live. I enjoyed you. You can get my book, Prospect's Bible, the PRO's Bible, the Sergeant at Arms Bible, and Prospect's Bible for Women off Amazon and off of Kindle. So you guys take care. Love you all. And let's get skinny. How do you turn this thing off? Oh, there you go.